We back, and this episode primarily focused on G.I. Robot and his past. The flashback starts off in World War II, where for the first time we see Sergeant Rock and the other members of the Easy Company with G.I. Robot. But speaking of Sergeant Rock, it was announced not too long ago that a Sergeant Rock film was in the works, with Daniel Craig potentially playing the character, but this isn't officially announced by James Gunn yet, so we'll see. And the Easy Company, they end up getting ambushed by the Nazis, and G.I. Robot goes to work and packs up these Nazis, and I'm just sitting back like a proud father. We go back to present where they find the bride tied up as soon as they enter the front door, and Nina upstairs unable to leave the tub because she needs her helmet since it's naturally filled with water and helps her breathe, which got shattered last episode. They then realize this was a setup to get them away from the castle to kill Princess Alana. So back to the flashback, we get G.I. Robot. He meets William Magnus, an engineer and scientist who's known for AI. G.I. finally gets asked why he's so preoccupied with killing Nazis, and he was simply created for that purpose, as we all should realize. And this man, William Magnus, is known for creating the Metal Man in the comic. So in this universe, based off G.I. Robot, he'll create his Metal Man in this universe whenever he pops up again, or rather they pop up for the first time. One thing I will say, I like that we're getting this history of the DCU with different perspectives so far. So like in episode 2, we got the Bride and Frankenstein, who both were around before the two world wars during the 1800s. Then here we see how G.I. Robot was in World War II with the Easy Company, seeing how meta-humans and etc. been around for this long is good world building so far, as James Gunn said this universe will be doing. Then we get back to the present. They arrive to the battle happening at that castle where Alana is escaping from the goons in the castle. Then this dude outside was ready to throw a grenade but got hit by the vehicle and blew up with his grenade. What an L death. Then we get to this flashback, which I think takes place in the 2000s. This dude who collects military stuff took G.I. Robot home, so he fuels up G.I. Robot, which awakens him and befriends G.I. Robot. This fool thought bringing a Nazi killing machine to a Nazi club was the right idea, and of course G.I. Robot kills all of them. But this just goes to the naivety of people. Before he does kill them, the scene goes back to the present to where Rick tells G.I. that the enemies are Nazis, which makes him go Robot God in the air and starts firing crazy rounds, while simultaneously showing us him going to Belrev and back to blasting the Sons of Themyscira just for Cersei to come in and destroy G.I. Robot. Cersei enters the castle and she toys with Alana by throwing her around and attempts to destroy her until the Weasel comes in and attacks her through the window and then scratches up her back like crazy, and then we get Dr. Phosphorus burns up her face. I'm like, damn. To me personally, this was probably the worst part of the episode, because ain't no way the Weasel's doing that to Cersei, so that was weird to me, but I get it. You want to show these guys are competent. Then the episode ends with Cersei saying they doomed the world because they saved Alana. I'm not entirely buying that, but hope that's explained next episode. Pretty solid episode. My only negative was that Weasel and Cersei scene, but that didn't take away how good this episode was. Peace.